reason I sought out Sarah to help me coach is because there was two things I was really looking for. One was I needed help in developing the idea of our value propositions, how we were going to be different, how we were going to be better, and I needed accountability, right? I'm the type of guy who has a new idea pretty often, and I needed accountability on the things that were going to be the building blocks to make the company more successful. So I had heard of Sarah, had a great referral for her, and was introduced and knew that she'd help me be able to do those two things. Something that was significant when I was working with Sarah was how comfortable she made me feel. Not comfortable in a way where I knew I couldn't be accountable. I knew I had to be accountable, but comfortable in the fact that I felt she really understood my goals and how the business was going. So much so that I asked the co-founder of Fastlane to join us. So I felt comfortable enough that we all could be coached together and move the company further along than just me individually. So it was an interesting dynamic that worked really well. When I first started working with Sarah, we defined a 3-year picture. And I remember when we did the 3-year picture, I still look at it often because I'm so happy with the outcome. We did a 3-year picture where we said we were going to hit a certain milestone. And first year went by and we had surpassed year number 1. Second year went by and we had surpassed year number 2. And by the time the third year had come by, we had blown it out of the water. In fact, I think we hit our third year goal sometime before the second year was over. So the impact was defining goals and then Sarah being part of the journey with us to just accomplish so much more. And she was a major part of the important decisions that had to happen along the way to get there. I've worked with many coaches in my career, and right away I knew it was going to be different with Sarah because of the high recommendation I had from somebody that I really trusted. So then when we started to work together, it was coaching with just me, it was coaching with me and my partner, and it was also coaching with the team. And so she had done something that had really a major impact on me. Two things really. One was, of course, the accountability. I needed a coach that was going to create accountability for me. The second thing that I really appreciated about Sarah was her insight into my personal goals with the business. I had been a business owner previously with a partner. I was the minority part and the operating partner, which was great, but I wanted to really push myself to be the majority and strategic. And she knew that that was important to me to be successful that way. So she understood not only the company goals, but the insight that she had was on what my personal goals along with the company were. And the two pieces really worked well for me. The impact of working with Sarah was more than just on my business. Something that's more important to me than my business is my time with my family. And many times when you're in the first few years of a growing company, it can be all consuming. Especially with Sarah, her background as a therapist really made me feel comfortable to get into personal pieces of my life around fatherhood and being a good husband. And she really just helped keep me grounded and accountable to my family as well, to make sure that they were constantly a priority, which was something that I really appreciated going throughout the process. The way I would describe coaching with Sarah is being ready to be challenged. You're not going to just slide by. Be ready to have resources available. That was always so great about working with Sarah. Every time I was facing a situation, she would be able to pull up an experience or a resource that I'd be able to take with me to think about after the fact. And be ready for the accountability piece, right? That part of your business is really important as a founder or as a key leader. So she's going to bring those 3 areas to you, which is going to help your success. One of the things that was great is she celebrated our wins with us as much as like it was her own win. So we'd go in there and we'd share about the milestone that we had just hit or something that we were excited about. And she'd get genuinely excited, and it had so much to do with the way that she would coach us. But I loved seeing her celebrate the wins along with us. And many times it just felt like she was an extension of our company.